Have you ever wanted to create your own animated stories, but just felt totally overwhelmed by all the complicated software out there? Well, you are in the right place. Today, we are diving deep into a powerful, brand new method that uses AI to create these really expressive, viral-style Stickman animations. And trust me, it's way easier than you think.
I mean, just look at the difference here. It's wild, right? On the left, that's Kevin. He was made with the old tools just about 5 months ago. And on the right, that's Kevin today, totally upgraded with some serious swag using ChatGPT and Kling AI. We're talking pants, hands, even some fresh sneakers. This is the power of modern AI, and I'm going to show you exactly how it's done.
So here's the game plan. First, we're going to upgrade our character's look. Then, we'll craft all the pieces for our digital actor. After that, we'll generate a scene and get it animated, pull it all together in post-production, and finally, get you ready to make your own masterpiece.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Animation Gets an Upgrade. This is where we take a super simple sketch and just inject it with a whole lot of personality.
And you know what's so cool about this? It's how incredibly simple it is. We upgraded Kevin just by uploading his original sketch to ChatGPT and asking it to add some stuff. The prompt was literally something like, recreate him with pants, hands, and a pair of white Nike Air Force sneakers. That's it. No complex drawing, no fancy software.
Okay, on to Section 2. Now we're going to start crafting our digital actor. You can kind of think of this like gathering all your ingredients before you start cooking, you know? We need the face, the mouth for the lip sync, and of course the eyes for all that great expression.
And it really just boils down to these 3 simple steps. First, we're going to create a blank slate by getting rid of the face on our character for now. Second, we'll generate the talking animation. And third, we'll grab some expressive eyes to really bring him to life.
So for that first step, preparing the character is absolutely key. Just open your guy in Photoshop, grab the polygonal lasso tool, and draw a quick selection around the mouth and eyes. Then, you just use generative fill and type the prompt, delete. That's it. It gives you this perfect blank canvas, which makes adding expressions later so much easier.
And hey, here's a quick but super important pro tip. Save 2 different versions of your character, one with the original face and one that's totally blank. This is going to give you a ton of flexibility later on. Trust me, you'll be glad you did this.
Okay, next up, lip syncing. This used to be a total nightmare, but now it's unbelievably simple. Just head over to Adobe Express Animate. In the category dropdown, make sure you pick Mouths Only and select a green screen background. Then, you hop over to an audio tool like ElevenLabs to generate your character's dialogue, and finally, you just upload that audio file back into Adobe. It literally does all the work for you.
And about that audio part, ElevenLabs has this huge library of amazing, high-quality voices. Just browse around, find one that fits your character's personality, type in the lines you want them to say, and hit Generate. Once you have that audio file, upload it, and boom, your animated mouth is all ready to download.
All right, the last piece of the puzzle, we need eyes. A fantastic place for this is FreePic. Just go there and search for animated eyes, and you'll find these awesome collections with all sorts of emotions. Happy, sad, angry, surprised. This is the secret sauce for making your character feel real. Just download a set you like, and you are ready for the main event.
Okay, let's move on to Section 3, generating the scene. We've got our actor all prepped. Now it's time to build the world and actually direct the performance using a little bit of AI magic.
And this is where things get really cool. You can use ChatGPT not just for your characters, but for the entire scene. Just describe the setting you want, like say, 2 bros pulling an all-nighter playing video games, and it'll generate it. But what's even crazier is you can then ask for that same scene from a different camera angle, like a back view or even a first-person perspective.
Now for the animation itself, we're going to head over to Kling AI, and this right here is the exact prompt that was used to get the body movements. Seriously, go ahead and screenshot this right now. This is your golden ticket to telling the AI exactly how you want your characters to move in the scene.
Okay, listen up, because this is probably the single most important tip I'm going to give you. Always animate the body without the face. So why do we do this? Well, if you leave the face on, the AI animator can get a little weird. It can create these strange flaws that are a total pain to fix later. By animating the blank character, you keep total control over the facial expressions, which we're going to add in the next step.
And that leads us right into Section 4, Directing and post-production. This is where the magic really happens. We're going to assemble all our AI-generated pieces, the scene, the eyes, the mouth, into one polished video inside an editor like Premiere Pro.
First things first, let's get organized. Import everything and give your files clear names. Drag your animated scene onto the timeline. Then pop the eyes and the mouth animation on separate layers right above it. Then just use a green screen or ultra key effect to get rid of that green background on the mouth layer, and then you just scale and position everything perfectly on your character's face.
Now, when you're positioning that mouth, you are almost definitely going to run into this one little problem. It's facing the wrong way. But don't panic, the fix is super easy.
Yep, the solution is just one simple effect. Go into your effects panel, search for horizontal flip, and just drag it right onto your mouth clip. And boom, problem solved. It'll instantly flip around to face the right direction.
So what do you do when your character isn't talking? You don't want their mouth to just vanish, right? Here's the trick. Double-click your mouth animation, scrub through to find a frame where the mouth is closed, and just take a quick screenshot. Then, import that picture and just place it on your timeline wherever there are pauses in the dialogue. Simple.
And if you want to add that extra spark of life, you can animate the eyes. To make your character glance around, just make a cut in the eye layer and nudge the eyes over for a few frames. And what if you want to change emotions? It's the exact same idea. You just make a cut and then swap in a different set of eyes from that pack you downloaded earlier.
And that brings us to our final section, your turn to create. Because really, the most amazing thing about this whole process is that you don't need to be some pro animator with years of experience. All you need is a story that you're excited to tell.
And when you put all these steps together, you can create a really cool final scene, complete with your own custom dialogue. It's all totally possible with these tools.
So, there you have it. The tools, the techniques, they're all right here for you. The only question left is, what story are you going to create first?